Hello and welcome. You guys, I am over the moon excited today to talk with you more in depth about BrainTap. I have the most exciting news. BrainTap and Awaken have formed a partnership giving Awaken the exclusive global marketing rights to sell the product. That's huge for us. Previously BrainTap was primarily only available in clinical settings. It was available to professional sports teams and to some celebrities. And occasionally you might be able to get one at a trade show, but now it's available to you and to the masses, and Awaken will be the channel through which all brain taps are sold. So if you're one of the people who understands that exclusivity equals opportunity, then you'll definitely want to watch my video on the awakened opportunity so that you can capitalize on this movement. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like this so big hit our industry. So what is Awakend Mind by BrainTap and how does it work? Well, Awakend Mind by BrainTap headset de-stresses the brain and the body, and it creates peak brain performance on a daily basis. It produces very deep meditative brain states that would normally take someone a decade or more of very disciplined practice to achieve. And it all happens without users having to do anything but sit back, slip on the headset, close their eyes, and relax. But here's a question that we get every single day, and it stumps me too. Okay, how the heck does it do that in simple terms? Well, BrainTap audio sessions, there's multiple sessions that guide you through a full spectrum of brainwave training that's produced by light, sound, and vibration. The technology in the audios and the headset is based on a science known as frequency following response, which refers to the brain's natural tendency to follow rhythms and frequencies. So when the headset produces a specific frequency that matches a brainwave frequency, then the brain will naturally follow it, and subsequently it's going to produce that brainwave. I know that's probably not simple enough, right? Okay, so let's try this. Let's say the headset's lights and tones are producing a frequency in the range of 7.5 to 12.5 hertz, which matches the brainwave frequency called alpha. The brain will naturally pick up that frequency and it will follow it. Now, alpha is associated with light, meditation, and creativity. So, have you ever wondered why we find the beach and the ocean so relaxing? Well, it's because the rhythm of waves coming into the shore just resonates at the same frequency as alpha, which is why we tend to feel calm and relaxed when we're at the beach. Our brains follow that frequency, we naturally relax. And while we're in alpha, the brain has no concept of time, which explains why we experience island time, or a sense that time slows down when you're visiting the beach. It's probably why islanders are known to be so laid back. So now let's head to New York City and stand in the middle of Times Square, where you've got horns honking, cabs zooming by, lights are flashing everywhere, there's crowds of people, and in this chaotic environment, your brain is subjected to a frequency matching beta, which is 12.5 to 40 hertz, the brainwave associated with focus and attention. Too much beta, though, such as one would experience in Times Square, and we're looking at high adrenaline, anxiety, the inability to relax, undue stress, which explains why New Yorkers have a reputation for being so, well, you get the picture. The sad part is that most of us are operating in this beta state every day, and our brains were not designed to stay in that fight or flight or frenzied state. So how does it work? Well, the BrainTap headset uses pulse tones and gentle pulses of light to simulate both the lower frequency of alpha, which we've discussed, very relaxed state, and the very deep meditative state of theta, which is 3 to 7.5 hertz. Most people's brains produce very little of these brain waves just due to the intensity of the environment that we all live in, the lifestyle choices that allow for zero downtime these days. So by reintroducing these brain waves, we're able to guide our brains into a more harmonized balance of brainwave activity, or what we call full spectrum brainwave activity, which is the state of optimal brain performance. So you have a balanced brain. Now there's 5 powerful mind technologies come together to create a blending of light, sound, spoken word, perfectly synchronized to relaxed, to reboot and strengthen busy brains. There's light frequencies. So we have light pulses that train the brain to produce a healthy balance of brainwave activity, transforming the listener into a mental powerhouse with the right mindset to accomplish just about any goal you would have. There are beats and tones. Embedded tones emulate relaxed brain waves. They guide the brain to an extraordinary level of focus and performance that would otherwise take years of practice to achieve. Think about people meditating on the mountaintops. And then there's auriculotherapy, which is ears. Okay, we have that, and it takes advantage, the lights that we have trigger the points in the ears called meridians, and it's known to directly balance the body's organs and systems. Now, these are typically activated using acupuncture needles, but fortunately for those of us who get a little bit squeamish around the needles, then the light frequencies can produce the very same effect. So the BrainTap earphones are uniquely equipped with 9 LED lights set at the optimum frequency for creating a feeling of serenity and balance. And then there's a 10-cycle holographic music. So the music on the SMT audio recordings is designed to create a full 360-degree experience that delights your mind with calming thoughts and images. There's guided visualization also, and that's audio sessions to help you become the designer of your own life. With a selection of more than 1,800 sessions of all different topics that are all encoded to work with the brain headset, you'll know how to focus on everything you want out of life so that you can have it effortlessly. And the beauty of the BrainTap audios and headset is that the experience is very quick. It's usually about 20 minutes and it's completely passive. So in fact, many times you can feel as if you've fallen asleep, happens to me, but that's perfectly normal, especially during deep theta training. So to sum it up, you're balancing, recharging, and optimizing your brain doesn't get any simpler than BrainTap. So what if using BrainTap each day made exceptional become the norm for you? No matter what area in your life you'd like to improve upon, it's available to you through the power of BrainTap. I know that's a lot of complicated information, but I want to thank you for listening. Please click the subscribe button, and if you've got any questions or comments, please put those below in the comment section, or feel free to reach out to me on one of the forms of media that I've got listed. And I just thank you so much for being here. There's so much more to tell and so much more to understand. I have videos, I've got printed information, I've got all types of materials that I could get into your hands. But just understand, this is very powerful. It's not in question. It's proven technology. Dr. Porter, who started this back in the 80s, that long ago, you all, in the 80s, has scanned over 30,000 brains. He has been researching this, doing clinical trials and clinical studies for this all these years, until he finally got this perfected enough to the point several years ago that he wanted to start getting it out into people's hands. He has a mission to improve 1 billion brains. And I know that sounds like a mighty ambitious goal, right? Well, think about the fact that now he has partnered with Awaken. We will be expanding globally and taking this product around the world to people who want to improve their brains, improve certain behaviors they have that they know will enhance their life or give them much better quality of life. And we're on this mission, and I could not be more excited than to know that I'm on a mission with Dr. Porter to help improve 1 billion brains all around the world. So thank you again. I'm Debbie Reynolds, and remember that I am here to help you learn how to live your best life.